case of Sylvester Oromoni Jr. is extremely heartbreaking. For understandable reasons, everyone following the story is filled with anger. First, Dowen College released a statement claiming his injuries came from playing football. But who suffers such excruciating pains and injuries from football? The video clips of Sylvester that have gone viral are so graphic that I can't even use them here on YouTube. The father has revealed that some black liquid were found in his son during autopsy. The father also told us that before he died, Sylvester mentioned the names of the boys who did that to him. As of the time of scripting this video, we do not yet know what actions the Lagos State government or the police have taken to apprehend these boys. I should also add that there are rumors that one of the bullies has been allegedly flown abroad by his parents. This is a sad video for me to make, and I wish I never had to. In Nigeria, it seems that no matter how much you try to avoid trouble, it always finds you. Dowen College is a highbrow school in Lagos. According to Nigerian Monitor, the fees of Dowen College range from about 2 million naira per annum for a boarding student and 1,250,000 naira for day students. That's a lot of money to pay for tuition in Nigeria. A huge reason most parents send their kids to expensive private schools like Dowen College is to avoid dehumanizing conditions like these for their children. Public schools in Nigeria are typically known for bullying, cultism, thuggery, and all manner of violence. That these same problems exist in expensive private schools is surprising to many. Just last year, there was a case of Don Davies, who, according to his mother, was sexually molested, starved, and assaulted in Deeper Life High School, Uyo. One would have thought that schools, especially boarding schools, would have taken a cue from that and take a harder stance against bullying. We cannot pretend that bullying does not exist as a culture in our schools. Everyone has a story of how they were preyed upon by so-called seniors when they were in secondary school. This is especially worse for those of us who attended public schools. Even teachers in Nigeria can be bullies. Sylvester's father said during an interview with Punch that his family had complained to the school multiple times of what these bullies had been doing to his son. He claimed they stole his son's clothes and money. He claimed there was a time these bullies asked his son to describe his sister's private parts. Hear him. My late son's name is Sylvester Oromoni Jr. I gave him my name. Sometime in October this year, my son complained that they put the senior and junior students in one room. So these senior boys, whom he shared a room with, would harass him and physically assault him. Each time I gave him money for upkeep, most times 60,000 naira, it would not last up to a week. He would call home and start crying that he was hungry and needed more money. I was no longer comfortable. What is really happening to this boy in that school? I kept wondering. When I asked him, he refused to say anything. He always acted like he was being threatened not to talk. We kept on buying more provisions. They would steal his clothes and his money. He started keeping his money with one hostel master, one Mr. Ahmed. Another time, this senior student cornered him and asked if he had seen the private part of his elder sister, who had just passed out of his school. They told him to describe what her private parts looked like. He said he had not seen that before and could not give any description. They started to torture him. When the beating became too much, he then said that he had seen the sister's private parts, so they would stop beating him. Those were the first instances. This is terribly sad, and it is clear here that the school could have expelled these students a long time ago. As a school, you are meant to prioritize your students' safety above making profits. Schools are meant to have rigid rules against bullying, molestation, assaults, and other forms of violence. And if any student or teacher breaks them, the punishment must be swift. Sylvester had dreams to become a pilot. That was taken away from him by some entitled bullies and an incompetent school management. Sylvester deserved justice. That is the least we could do. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and share your comments below. If you want to keep the conversation going, you can check the links to my social media handles in the description. Till next time, stay safe.